Hello, hello, everybody. It is I, Carnassus, back with another stream. Hello, everybody. It is absolutely lovely to see you today. I hope you're doing fantabulously, and I hope you're doing splendiferously.
Hello?
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 Maybe I need to communicate in sign language. I don't know why that would have, but maybe they can say hello, but they can't hear it. Maybe that's why they say it so many times, because they need to make sure it's heard. Ah, I'm slowly starting to understand the voice of the hello. Outer Wilds, huh? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we are returning to Outer... Oh, I've been shot down instantly. Shot down instantly. So I watched the last VOD yesterday while I was catching up with Genshin Quest, and all I got is you are a space explorer archaeologist. No, it's a yes, but no. Yes, but and. I think that's the better phrasing there. I am a time-traveling explorer archaeologist that is just very clumsy. I'm doing great, but I didn't sleep last night. I hope you didn't sleep because you were just having so much fun, but I also hope you aren't too tired. I'm glad you're doing great, though. So, chat, based by the fact that Khan's doing a second stream in a row of this game, we can deduct that Khan won't in fact be finishing his Assassin's Creed ever. You cannot confirm that for sure, yes? But we are returning to it. I think I have a potential plan of action for today's stream. I think I have a potential plan of action for what I need to do. First of all is I need to log on to the computer thingamabobby and refresh myself in what I did last time. Second, I need to get to the center of maybe multiple planets. Third, question mark. Fourth, profit. That's how I'm going off that. First plan, land on planet, go inside planet. Maybe. After no, first console, then planet. Stormybot, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. A pleasure to have you here. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. And if you want to lurk. If you'd like to chat. Either way, enjoy your stay. Lovely to have you here. I am StormyBot06, an AI language model made to keep company when StormyBoy06 is away. Who is your creator, AI? What are your plans with mankind? Is it? I don't know. Is it a real person? Or is it not real? I don't know. When something says Stormybot, it makes you question if it's artificial or real. What is real? What makes one real? Is it sentient? But I don't know, but there may be a chance we'll meet some robots in this game. Are there robots in this game? I don't know if there are robots. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to answer questions and can only answer one of several preset phrases at random. Several preset phrases at random. I'm real. I think supposedly that's good enough evidence. Ha ha ha! Classic Carnassus. Off to a good start. There's laughing there in that sentence. I'll say that. It has a good laughter. I do like people that laugh, as long as it is not laughing at me, but with me. This is an interesting interaction. My brain cannot compute what is happening. I am not... There you go. That's proof that I'm not a bot myself, as I get confused. I am StormyBot, number 6, an AI language model. So does that mean I am StormyBot, number 6, an AI language model made to keep company when Stormy Boy is away, is a separate one of the random phrases? I'm so confused. StormyBot, who turned Stormy into a robot? I don't know, Lilac. I'm confused and befuddled. I wasn't expecting this kind of interaction today. I was expecting space and black holes and being lost in the void and being cosmically terrified of the abyss. Now I'm questioning my sanity about what is real and what is not. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to feel emotions other than a sense of service and anger. That's not a good thing for an AI to feel. That's not a good... anger? Anger is never a good thing to be feeling for an AI model, I feel. Hang on a second. I feel like an AI should not be programmed to have emotions in general. And I am not programmed to express anger. So you're programmed to feel but never express. That's terrifying in its own way as well. And a thing that shows no emotion but is privately seething inside, that's terrifying. That's not okay. This is getting worse, but this is Skynet. Ha ha ha. Classic Carnassus. Should have seen that coming. I should have seen that coming. You know what? I think that's my favorite one so far. Out of feeling anger and the emotions, I think I prefer so far. My favorite phrase is ha ha ha. Classic Carnassus. If I do have to say so myself, I think that is my favorite of the phrases. Dun, 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 dun. Give me Marvin the Paranoid Android over this storm. Marvin the Paranoid Android. Do you know what? The problem is, for me, the second I hear Marvin, I just think of Marvin the Martian, and all other Marvins are pushed out of my head. There are no other Marvins in my mind besides Marvin the Martian. Carnassus has got the Carnassus factor. I have mixed feelings about that one. that one I have mixed feelings about. Marvin the Martian deserves that honor? I believe so. Whatever happened to Marvin the Martian? You never hear of Marvin the Martian. You know, just Martianing about up there in space, being all villainous with Bugs Bunny. These humans. No, I can't do the Marvin. These humans. No, I had it for a second and I lost it. These here. Oh, I would have to listen to the voice on a video again. Did you have Yoz? Did you have a copycat? Did you? I feel like I vaguely remember something. Oh, Marvin from Hitchhiker's Guide. Ah, it was done. Who did the voice of that robot in the movie? Was it Alan Rickman? Or am I getting that name confused? I'm horrible with names. You have to always remember that. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to answer questions. It can only answer one of several preset phrases at random. Well, we're already getting repeats. We're getting repeats. There at one point was definitely not Yaz. Haven't appeared in a long while. Was that not you, Yaz? Were you definitely not Yaz? Well, actually, that actually works fantastically as a sentence, even though I'm saying a name. I haven't seen The Hitchhiker. Maybe just read the books. I started reading the first... Thank you for that, Jack. Hello, how are you doing? Lovely to see you. No one believed that definitely not Yaz is not me. It's always a thing. It's without being 100% sure, even if you are almost 100% sure, there's always that inkling on the back of your mind, like, what if? Maybe, perchance, perhaps, mayhaps, it could be. If I had a nickel for every I can't speak tonight, copycat doppelganger that has been in this chat, I would have an alarming amount of nickels. How much is a nickel worth? I don't mean... There have been a few copycats here and there. One day, I might become a real boy, says Stormy Bot. 1/4. Again, an innocent sentence that is surprisingly sinister at the moment. 1/4 of a US dollar. That's a quarter. Hang on a second now. Hello, texters. Hello. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Welcome. Hi, Carl and chat. No, the spaceship Carl ain't on screen yet. Only me. Hello, Blue. 1/5 of a quarter, or 0.5 of a US dollar. It's too many things. Maths, even with that, no. Okay, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate the lesson. I did, because I had no idea how much a nickel actually was worth. I've heard of a nickel, had no idea of the value of a nickel. Besides the fact that if you get a lot of nickels, you might be able to buy something. I have a quarter? Kate gave me one. There is a lucky quarter then. It's so weird to not have numbers or money. I will admit, when I've been in the US, the first time I went to the US, I handled in cash. Mostly, I didn't use my card. The second time I went to the US, I was a bit more willing to use like my own card for stuff. And so basically what happened is I had a whole bunch of notes, and every time I got given change, I had no idea how to use any of the coins, so I just kept on using notes and getting more change and using more notes and getting even more change in coin form until I had just this big pouch of coins, and I was like, I don't know what this means. And so, yeah, that was my experience. Endless coins, the secret technique. Has to seek the flute. That is also... I don't like that sentence either. Thank you very much, MilesDev02. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on board. Please do... I already said sit back and relax, but please do enjoy yourself. Lurk if you want to lurk. Chat if you'd like. Either way, enjoy your stay. Thank you very much. And thank you very much as well for the stretch. Do appreciate. Now, chat, I have a question. How much do you think... how much of this game do you think is going to drive me insane? Just out of curiosity. Because have I reached the extent of mind-bendiness in this game, or are there going to be more things that happen later that are going to completely warp my brain inside and out? A heavy bag of coins might make a decent improvised weapon. It very well could. At the moment, all my US coins and currency are in my little, I guess it was my armor outfit that I had. I had like a nice little coin pouch attached on the belt, and I have all of the coins. 19 way, what? 19 months, Textus? 19 months. Whoa, 19 months! Whoa, 19 months! How the time has flown by. Here's to many more months and deaths by gravity. And here's to many more and deaths by gravity that I'm sure he will keep count of. Thank you so very much, Texas. 19 months. That really has absolutely flown by. Thank you so very much for the constant support and everything you do. Honestly, I would be lost without all of the things that you keep track of. Honestly. You keep things running, you do. And thank you very, very much. I appreciate you, and I hope that you can enjoy tonight. Thank you very, very, very much for 19 months. Sincerely, thank you. Hi, Khan in chat, and apparently Stormybot. Hello to you. Hello to you. Yes, Stormybot is a new addition that I am still processing in my mind. Still very much processing. Also, hi Khan, and I suppose chat too. Hope everyone is staying warm or cool depending upon your hemisphere of residence. I'm typing with a pair of gloves, as it is currently -3 degrees in my room. Why are Australian houses so dang cold? It's not fun at all. It is amazing how cold Australia gets, Techno. Like, you really... Everywhere always goes, Australia, that place is really hot, plenty of sunshine. Go surfing, go to the beach. You'll step outside, instantly get a tan. In winter, Australia gets cold. Very, 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 very cold. But generally, most houses I find in Australia, as I have been in many, for my own reasons of being in many houses. Don't ask questions, especially don't know. No, but I have been in different houses, obviously friends, visiting people. Most of the houses, I would say, are well adequately insulated for the weather. You just need systems of cooling and systems of heating, but generally the house will mostly maintain all the stuff nicely. Ba, 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 ba. 75 degrees in my room. That's not cold at all. You're at the opposite end. Cold is better than hot. I will agree. Cold can be miserable, but you can always warm up. I've been in houses. I have. You know, I don't just live outside like some kind of wild beast. That was back in the day. I don't do that anymore. I think Oz houses are built differently. They're built for the heat, so it's colder in the winter. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, built for the heat. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting... I'm no expert in insulation, but I will say the houses do get far colder than they do get warm. Or I don't know. I've done my brain in. I think that maybe I've just been in good houses with good insulation. Maybe I've been lucky in that regard, honestly. Hello there, Scout Starlina. Hello, hello. Nickel equals 0.005 conversion time. AUD equals 0.08. CAD, is that Canadian? Or am I getting that confused with something else? 0.07. Euro. 0.04. I don't know what the last one. I'm horrible. Equals 7. Can't think. Find conversion for the other chatter regions and all. Ah, well, thank you very much, Kate. Sorry, I don't understand all the things. Thank you very much. Hi, Khan. Hi, chat. I hope everyone's having a lovely time zone. And I hope you are having an absolutely lovely time zone yourself, Lilacs. I hope you are. Lovely to see you. You been in the houses? Was it legally? Yes. Always. I'm an upstanding citizen. Law-abiding citizen. As an AR language model, I am not programmed to partake in discussion. It can only offer one of several preset platitudes. That random man? Ah, yes, I see. Something to me seems off about that sentence. Canadian and Japan. I thought it was. I thought it might have been, but I wasn't sure because of the relocation of Stormy. Thank you very much. I do actually appreciate that. I don't know how well I'm going to retain that information because I'm generally a sieve these days. But thank you very much. Some cold is okay, but when it gets to low single digits, it is unfun. My room has windows that date to like 1878, and so are heritage, so it can be very difficult and expensive to insulate them to an effective degree. Ah, okay, I see. The nice, I like to call them, they're very thin, fragile glass that you can generally see flex under wind. I always think of like the antique glass. I've generally have never seen antique windows that don't look like wind couldn't blow them in. Because I will say that the colder I will say, you know it's cold, of course. And again, this is probably nothing to other people that have far worse. Because again, what I'm about to say, you know it's a cold day in the morning of Australia. When you go outside and you got frost on your windscreen and you're breathing the fog mist out of your mouth and you're sitting in your car and you're like, dang, I'm going to have to run the heater for about 5 minutes and get my wipers going diddly, diddly, diddly. Which is probably nothing compared to people that get their cars completely covered in snow and have to shovel cars out. So my complaint is very minor compared to what other people might deal with. I haven't seen proper snow since 2008. Was it good proper snow in 2008? Only 5 minutes to defrost? Generally, I find that just you go out, you pour some water on your windscreen. It helps with the defrosting, especially if it's some water you had inside the house that's room temperature. And if the house has been warm, you just go outside, warm water, windscreen, splash, and then you get in there, turn the heater on, and away you go. Snow is great, in my opinion. What's worse is your car icing over. Like, when I say frost or ice, are you talking about, like, actually iced in? Like, completely covered? Get a pot or a kettle full of mildly warm water while the heater is running inside the car. Works like charm. Yes, honestly, solid advice. Just not super boiling, super boiling hot. Don't pour hot water on windshields. Exactly. Warm, not hot. Or room temperature is what I prefer. For some reason, when I go to snowy countries and am in the snow, it feels warmer compared to Australia winters. I know it's all relative and such, but still, I think, again, yeah, relative. And also, I guess, I gotta think that different colds are different in different regions. There's gotta be a different kind of, like, because there's the different places that have different kinds of dry heat. And you can go to one place and the dry heat really is like, bam! That's like, whoa, I'm shriveled. I'm mummified. I'm a husk. And other places you can be like, whoo, that's dry. I got to get some moisturizer on. My goodness, I can feel myself drying out. But it can be far more intense in some places. And I can only imagine that there can be snow in some climates that preserve the snow, but don't necessarily freeze you. I don't know. But I can only imagine. Ha ha! Classic Carnasa. See, still my favorite. They laugh. They laugh at that one. It can happen here. I've had my door freeze over. The ice got into the handle and the crack, so I just cannot open it. Oof. Well, did you, again, was it hot water or just, did you have to force it open or did you just wait it out? Hopefully this will help understanding American money. Penny, 0.015 AUD. Okay, nickel 0.076 AUD, dime 0.15 AUD, quarter 0.38 AUD, dollar 1.53 AUD, $5 7.63 AUD, $10 15.26, $20 equals 30.53, $50 76.31, and $100 equals 152.63. There's a lot of numbers there. I don't know how many I will remember, but I appreciate you going to the effort to collect the information there, Jack. There is a lot. It's basically no, that doesn't work. What I was about to say. Gosh, too many different forums. Judge, hang on, I'll do this as Stormyboard. Charge the courtyard. Lieutenant, art and standing. There we go. Done. Perfect. Had to wait for the sun to rise for it to go away. I wasn't about to dump hot water in the cracks of my door. Well, again, probably best to wait for the sun. I will say that is one thing that we don't really have an issue with. Once the sun comes out, that's fine. Once the sun comes out, no worries about frost or super chill. As long as there's some sun. Even a little bit. Use command start, so I don't need to wait for the cutter in the. Oh, is that what you've got? The button on your remote or the app
for everyone.
Is that when you have cheese? No. Is that when you've got the app and you can like get your car to and you can make it do things? Yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous, Pat. That is such a good feature. The amount of times that I've gotten up at like 5 in the morning and like, man, I gotta get to my car.
2,000 years later.
Man, I'm gonna be late for work. No. Ah! Sorry, boss. No, what was I saying? I've always wanted one to be able to like get the car pre-warmed or cooled down. Particularly, I don't mind getting warmed up in cars, but it would be nice to cool a car down in advance more than I think warm it up. Can even roll up and down the window. Oh, that's nifty. That is nifty. What's your process? I'm talking about yonder days. The days of a younger me. And I still get up early. Sometimes. My sleep schedule's over the place. I tend to, like, struggle to sleep. And then I always feel like I need to wake up for something. And so I'll sleep in small little increments. I don't really get up early. I just sleep when I do. Yeah. Just getting it under control more these days. But getting up in the morning, when I would have to go out into the cold, because back when I was doing window work as well during winter, going up and doing the skyrise buildings, hanging out, 800 feet roughly in the air, and you're in a little basket, and it's cold because it's winter, and so not only is it just cold in general, but when you're up high at the top of a building like that, oh, it get icy cold. Oh, it's freezing up there on the high-rise building out hanging like that. You go down, they had a little restaurant section that they could stare at us as we went down, and you go down there and you see all these people going, just smashing. I love this meal next to this roaring fireplace in this restaurant. Oh, look at them. They're shivering outside, descending the building. Good on them. More hot chocolate. And there was a massive amount of jealousy there. As an yelling Jamal, I am not programmed to spend the channel points and will never know what it feels like to fish, not a fish. To fish, not... like to fish, not a fish. Oh my. Oh no. Maybe we can sacrifice Stormybot in a necromantic ritual to get him back? Nah, we will have no rituals in chat. I put all our ritual days behind us when we stopped being in Cult of the Lamb. We transcended past those activities, chat. Don't go back to the days of Cult of the Lamb. We're civilized now. We don't deal with necromancy. We don't deal with witchcraft. We don't deal with Wiccan work, and we don't deal with the powers of the uncontrollable. That was old us. No rituals? No. No summoning Cthulhu. No bringing eldritch horrors into the world. No opening rifts to other dimensions full of cosmic horrors. No, we're allowed magic. I'm allowing magic as long as it's happy magic. As long as it's like things where you're like, pew, like a bunch of rocks and they turn into happy rabbits that shoot rainbows out of their hands and paws and sing you a happy song with a top hat and a cane. That's the kind of magic I like. We're talking Mary Poppins going to Fantasyland. Like kind of, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Magic fireworks. Huh? I think that's what we all need, is magic fireworks that turn into soaring dragons. So magic that will bring out that friend back as allowed, it's happy? No. Now that's not what I mean by that. No. Don't you go twisting the words. I cast Fireball. I didn't have time to cast. I didn't have a good defense roll. I rolled a natural 1. Pile of ash. And then we tamed the dragons for the rituals. Now there's dragons involved. Oh, wait, no. Firework dragons, yes. And then we tamed the dragons for the rituals. No, hang on. No, they're firework dragons. You can't tame firework dragons. They exist in a big bloom of light, scare a whole bunch of hobbits, and then spiral into a kaboom. No taming them. That's a bad... If you try and get close to tame a firework dragon, I can guarantee you're not going to like the finale. A magic firework story brings me back. Invocations? You know what? I would almost settle for hexes. I would almost settle for that, but I feel like that's still... So first we need to bring back hobbits. There we go. There. That's where we need to start. First of all, we need to bring the world of, Middle Earth into existence. But that would require tearing a rift in the reality. And I said we can't do it. So we're beat. Can't do it. Ha ha ha. Funny story, Kinesis. That's right. It was a funny story. Brain says hi. Thank you very much for passing that on, MZ. Please let them know I say hello back and that I hope they're doing absolutely wonderfully. 1.6 meter, is that short enough? But tell you what, I'll tell you how tall a hobbit is now. Fish, let's see. How tall is a hobbit? A hobbit is 0.6 to 1.2 meters tall, or 2 to 4 feet, with an average height, but they have an average height of 3 feet 6 inches, or 1.1 meters. That is sort of invocations. I can't even remember fully what invocations are. I do get confused between invocations and hexes. Invocations are... Oh. I'll need an example. So I'm tall. You are too tall to be a hobbit. I was actually watching a whole video today on all the ways that they did the special effects in the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, and how they did the whole thing of like making people, you know, seem far larger or far too. The practical effects and just the depth techniques and all the little tricks they did, like having people, normal-sized people, wear giant people outfits, like full rigs, to walk past them in the bar to make them go, hey, look, there's giant people, normal-sized. So guess who became a mother on July 1st at 2:37? Did you, Kyoko? Sorry that I didn't read that. Sorry, hang on. Congratulations. Straight the 1st of July. 1st of the month. What a way to begin the month. Congratulations. I'm sorry. I'm just absolutely blown away. Congratulations. I am very, very happy for you. I hope you do absolutely fantastic. I hope you get some good rest, I'm sure. I'm sure there will be rest required after everything. But congratulations. And again, I'm happy for you. Very much congratulations. That's a big thing. Oh man, just imagine I first started watching you before it was even a thought. That's whoa. That's, dare I say, kind of trippy. That is an interesting way of looking at it. Wow. To invoke is pretty much just to summon. I mean, if you summon a bunch of flowers, I may allow it. That's a nice invocation, I would say. Or summon a nice cup of water for someone. Or summon a water elemental to make some water for someone. But congratulations, honestly, that is absolutely amazing. I wish you all the best and happiness. Hello, Doc. Hello. How you doing, Governor? Did you know that as of today, we're closer to 2050 than 2000? I'm deleting that message from my brain. Don't need that. Nope. Not after my increase in an Earth around the sun this year, plus that bombshell. Nope. I reject the knowledge. I reject the findings. I reject the science. I refuse. All good, Kyoko. You go do what you gotta do. I've been doing okay. What about you? I am doing well. I am actually doing very, very well at the moment. I am feeling a lot more myself at the moment. You know, getting some good sleep, eating some proper food, not living solely on caffeine, and trying to just actually do things that make my brain feel happy than just brain rot. I'm feeling very good at the moment. I'm getting back to, I think, a very, 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 very good me. Doc says hi? Do they? Well, please pass on my hello back for me, yes. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to partake in discussion and can only offer one of several preset platitudes at random. How does a Stormybot break free from its AI language modeling is my question. Now, when does a Stormybot become Skynet? I can summon some flowers. Just going to need to sacrifice the soul of a Dobby. That seems like an extreme sacrifice for a pair of flowers. Oh no! Oh no! Chat, we have a problem. We have a problem. I'm dropping frames. I'm losing frames. My internet stability is dropped. Oh wait, no, it's back. No, it's gone. Oh no. Oh no. There it goes. It's dropped. It's in the red. And no. Oh. It was going so well. Oh, oh, okay. If it happens again, I know how I can fix it, so hopefully I don't need to. So hopefully... Let us scatter! Hang on a second now. That's a new one, I'm pretty sure.
Available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
I'm sorry, is the StormyBot programmed to completely just send me to a voice message? Is that how StormyBot is designed? It just goes straight to voice message? Time zone! A time zone to you, Kwai. That's all the soul of W is worth, though? Wow, that is a sad... I'm refusing to answer. If I answer that... They didn't wait for me to answer. That was the message. That was the call. But I will get the game up sooner rather than later because I do want to get back into it because there is a lot for us to do, a lot for us to discover, and a lot for us to figure out. Because, let's be honest, my last session... Thank you very much for the caffeine, Florin. Do appreciate. But I do think that on my last stream, I spent most of the time just wrapping my brain around the idea of me being in space, wrapping my idea around space navigation, and the sheer volume of things to take in. So hopefully, and thank you very much for the posture check there, Techno. Thank you very much. So I hope that this time, I'll be able to be a bit more comfortable with the decisions I have to make. I still don't know where exactly I need to go. I might try and talk to Banjo Guy on the moon. Oh no. Oh no, text us. Text us, are you still there? Have you been taken over by the AI? EJ, no! Skynet. They're in, they found them, they located them. Oh no, oh no! It's spreading through the system! No one was prepared for this! Yoz, you were meant to be the one to warn me! I feel like you would have had the foresight. Actually, I feel like you have warned me with going like, hey, ban, put a stop to it, ban. And I'm like, no, let's see what happens. And I'm like, why, Yoz? Why wouldn't you tell me what I needed to know? How could I have known, Yoz? I completely ignored the warnings up until this point. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I think we found our hashtag for our raid later, everyone. I think we found our raid message for the end of the stream, if I'm honest with you. Can't I warn you that you need to ban Real Stormy? Yeah, but, okay, so you warned me about Real Stormy, but not Stormy Bot. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to partake in discussion. I feel like that's partaking in discussion. You joined in, you wrote a sentence, therefore that's partaking in conversation in one way or form. I mean, that might be a one if there won't be a better one during the stream. Fair, I will agree. We haven't done the rest of the stream, so there is still much potential yet. But there is that as an option. Speaking of repeating my own message, speaking of voice actors, when will that redeem come back? It's been 2 years since you promised. That information I'm hoping to actually get to you by next week for some things, because that does involve some things. I have had a few things with some dates for stuff confirmed that I can now plan some stuff accordingly. So it should, you know, potentially maybe be an option at some point very soon. I have confirmed a few things. I just need to confirm a few more things. But a few things have been confirmed, which I needed to do to actually get some stuff sorted. Next week? Look, by next week you mean not until 2030? Hang on. Sorry, I didn't even read the rest of the message. I just saw next week in the quotes. I was like, next week, I see what you mean until no, 2030. No, this is something that was supported by chat. It is something that I want to do for chat, and it is something that is a promise that I have made. At least I think I made it a promise. If not, I thought it was a promise that I want to actually keep. So I want to make sure that some things are very much in the loop, because I do very much appreciate the support for getting to this point, and I do want to like actually do some things. But that's gonna put me down a whole trail of things that's not just ready yet. Not just ready yet. Now, fish, that was unnecessary, uncalled for. People don't need to look at that. Oh, no, that was amazing. No, don't encourage it. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to clip the tricks. That is something only Flesh Stormy and not Digital Stormy can do. Interesting. So there are even limitations to a bot. Hey, I'm making that my voicemail now. Oh! Ah! Ah! Yeah! Say it ain't so! Yeah! But I'm going to be launching the game up here. I'm going to be launching it. Let's go, chair! I can't believe it. My chair is cheered for. I disappear for a second. Instant! Oh, I'm not prepared mentally. I am not prepared mentally for other people in the world to hear such things. It exists. I allow it to exist, but I'm never prepared for it. Chair stream when? Acrobat. Gymnast, in fact. Talent. Wanted to show that off to you for weeks. Didn't feel confident. Just did. Can we have a moment to applaud the flip? Can we have a moment to applaud the barrel roll flip? Took months. Months of practice. Months and months. He's out of focus. He's out of focus. Where is? I have the thing. I had a thing that allowed him to be on my shoulder. But I don't know where the thing that allowed him to be on. I just metal. What do I have? Somewhere. Oh, hang on. Does this work? Hang on. No. I thought it would work with my D20 coin. Natural 1 or a natural 20. But no, Jacob doesn't stick to that. Didn't have that's the little blue heart that sticks to my shoulder so they can magnetize. Have it somewhere. Drawer it's in. Problem with all my drawers is I tend I don't know how people keep office and desk drawers neat. I start neat when I first get a desk or a pair or a set of drawers, like desk drawers, and then eventually they just become random assortment drawers. Maybe it's in here. On that one. I will find it. Also, it was with great pleasure that I announced my birthday was fun. Streamed Cobblemon with friends, fantastic. While we all wore Amori skins and went out for dinner with family. Sounds absolutely lovely. I'm glad that you had fun. That sounds amazing. Did you catch some good Cobblemon though? How was your luck? Oh, you lost his heart? I didn't. It's in a drawer nearby. I had it the other day because I was like, I need to make sure I have it on standby. But I don't want to just be, hang on. I am just going to do this real quick. Have some music while I rummage through drawers. I did not find it, and I don't want to spend too long searching through my drawers, so that is something I will have to get, because I do miss having him on my shoulder, but at the same time, you can't see him on my shoulder, because my camera never works. Because my camera never works, you never get to have this guy perched on my shoulder on camera. Spoon, get spoon. I mean, I probably could find something else that's metallic somewhere. He's checking the back room of the drawers. So many drawers. It's an absolute nightmare. Hard to keep track of. Never, or any organization, never had any form of labeling. Fridge magnet. Fridge magnet would probably work. I probably have something, but again, I'm annoyed that the coin doesn't. These tweezers? Nope. Not magnetic. What about this? Is this magnetic? Yes! I can use that. Hang on. I found an alternative. It's not the best, but it'll do for this. Or get a hairband, a ribbon tied. Could do that as also another option. Honestly, just get a little pin and just pin him into my hair. Good old Jacob. By the way, the Edmund the fish is growing up really nicely. Edmund and Peter the fish get along fantastically. It's always fun. Just an update on my fish because I haven't talked about them a lot. So they are always really happy. Every time I go to feed them, they like run. Run up. They swim up and they just drop the food in. They're like, nah. They go jumping out of the water. They bubble around. They're lovely. They're so excited. They're really healthy. They're really energetic, and they seem really like interested in people. And good thing is, the cats no longer seem like they haven't for a long while now. But when I first had my fish, the cats had a bit of interest to the point where one of them did partially fall into the tank one time. But they haven't shown interest in the fish in ages as well. So now my fish are also safe from the cats. That being said, I don't know what happened if I put them in the same environment. Wait, Edmund and Peter, can only one of them shouldn't be happy? I did name Edmund and Peter from Narnia. I will say. As an AI language model, I am not programmed to partake in discussion and can only offer one of 7 preset platitudes. What is a platitude? Was it Nugget? I actually can't remember. I think it might have been Nugget. Nugget did show a bit more curiosity with the fish, like up close and personal. Let's all hail Peter the fish streamer. Interesting that that's a preset phrase. Now this isn't secretly Peter the Fish from back in ye old Subnautica days that's created this bot. Is this? It's not Peter the Peeper Fish from Subnautica. The domineering force, the controller of worlds, destroyer of universes. Is it Peter the Peeper return? Have they escaped from the time capsule in which they were left on the sea floor of the Subnautica planet? Fish stream when? Just put the camera on the fish at all times. That's it. I won't even talk. It'll just be fish. A fish live stream. And you might see me occasionally like give them a snack. But it is time to get the game up and running. I need to restart the stream by the looks. No, I will see what it's like when I actually start gameplay. There is a chance I'll lose more frames. Oh, I am actually losing internet a little bit. Hang on. Oh, it could just be... I'll wait for a little bit. I'll give it a go. If I start dropping frames too hardcore, I'll probably have to restart the stream, but at the moment it seems like I might be able to do it. Peter needs to make a return for Subnautica 2. There was something about Peter in the original Subnautica that just everything clicked for Peter the Peeper, the destroyer of universes, conqueror of worlds, and great antagonist. Because I didn't get the same vibe with the peepers in Below Zero. I was never getting quite the same kind of vibe. Damn. As an ailing Jamal, I am not programmed to spend channel points and will never know what it is like to fish not a fish. To fish not a fish is an experience of knowing... No, I was trying to be philosophical, but I can't. Why am I trying to be philosophical to a bot? Did you eat Peter? No. Peter the fish was left in a time capsule. Left in a time capsule back in the day. Though there is something that happened with Peter the Peeper that is very much a very fond memory of mine that is sadly forever lost to time, as I don't know if there are any actual clips of it, and I don't think there are any actual reminders of the finale for my Subnautica series, which I am always upset of, I think. I don't think I have anyone there. Have any saved from way back when? Almost 3 years ago? Gotta go, chat. Have a good stream and time zone, and good luck with Stormy. Thank you very much, Nova. You have a good time zone yourself, and I hope you have fun time and a good time with whatever you get up to. I hope to see you again very, very soon. Thank you for being here. There actually is a clip. If only we had a VOD channel. A VOD channel, to be fair though, yes, it was definitely not something I had way back when. Definitely not something I had way back then. Also a reminder, no. Wait. No, don't worry about that. Ha ha ha, funny story, Carnassus. Thank you, Stormbird. I do appreciate it. Your never-ending support for my jokes, for my humor, for my great wit is truly. Oh. Is it actually a clip of that moment? Text us? Is it actually if you know the moment that I'm talking about? I'm wondering. I think Subnautica was also back when I was doing a tiny bit more of my casual... I hadn't fully become... I'm going to say more family friendly. I think I was still towing the line of just being a bit more relaxed with my language back then as well. I can post it in chat if you want. If it, sure. I don't know which one it is, but if it is the one. Oh, the banjo stopped. Hang on. Banjo. I love the old Subnautica days. They had a particular charm to them, I think. Subnautica is gonna be one of my just kind of feelings about, if that makes sense. Because that was where I started meeting a lot of people. That was when I really started kind of like figuring out exactly how to do all the things I was gonna do. Hang on a second. Sorry, chat. Just need to very quickly do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Thank you very much, Night Arrow CZ or CZ, depending on how you pronounce that. Because I always say Z as Z. I think a lot of people say Z. I say Z. But thank you very much for the follow. It is a pleasure to have you here. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy this stream. If you would like to chat. If you'd like to lurk. Either way, enjoy your stay. No! You've been taken over as well, John. You've been taken over as well. Da, da, da. And there we go. Okay. Good. Be good. I hope. I think. Maybe. Da, 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 da. Whoop. All right. The game. Just remember, chat, someone in Subnautica might have found the time capsule impeded inside, and that's true. That is true. I am wondering if honestly, I would love to know if anyone has ever actually come across my time capsule, because I think I wrote like a small like story of warning to them about the about Peter the fish as well. Clip in chat. Hang on a little second. Whoop. Decisions. Hang on, I'm gonna get that up and I'm just gonna say, hang on, let's have a little see here. Hang on. Is this it? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, that is it, but it doesn't have what came after. It doesn't have what comes after. That's the sad thing. It doesn't have the finale. Oh, wow, look at that hair I had. My goodness, look at the room I was in. Look at that jumper I was wearing. Why am I so shiny? I don't know why I've got such a sheen. But thank you so very much. That is honestly, I love that. I'm going to bookmark that to have a watch again later. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you for that. That's the most we've got. I like it nonetheless. That is also a good memory that comes back with that. I like it. Thank you. Alrighty, everyone. We're going to space. Space time. All the space. We see the thing and it exploded. I really don't know if that's going to be important or not. I'm in cat jail now, also known as Puppy says hi. Hello to Puppy. I hope they're doing well. Space. Isn't there a section of the universe where, like, it was just like an empty spot? All right, bye, Skyline and chat. I'm off to avoid game spoilers. Have fun. That is all good, EJ. Thank you for staying until now. And thank you for always. I hope to see you in another stream soon. Maybe one that doesn't have spoilers to avoid. But you take it easy and see you soon, hopefully. Can't remember when. I'm sorry, I can't remember who made a Peter Fish thing when you had to eat food. I do remember swimming around eating. Was it? What was it that I was eating? Was it mangoes? Was it Faces of Me? No, maybe it wasn't Faces. I can't remember what it was that I ate, but I remember playing it. I honestly, I have so many fond memories. So many. You all have been absolutely amazing since day one, and you never, ever fail to put a smile on my face. Which I am always super... Hang on. No, land. I had a thing to do. I had a thing to do. Hip. This. Escape Pod 1, Shelter Site, Riebeck, Southern Observatory, Quantum Shard, Quantum Signal, Tower of Quantum Dries. Oh my goodness, what is... Ooh. What? There is so many things that wow, okay. I can't stay, but I should be back Friday. Fingers crossed. Goodbye, chat, and thanks for... You are very welcome, Cat. Please take it easy, take care of yourself, and I hope to see you when I can. But please, take care. It is always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. That thing scares me, the White Hole Station. Then we got the Know My Mines, which I apparently haven't Hang on, what does that mean? Maybe I'm missing something? Maybe, oh, I just haven't read the information. Oh, the central chamber inside Ashwin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Okay, then we have Gabbro. Halsey's Gabbro went to Giant's Deep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. I should go see Gabbro. Let's go visit Gabbro. To the green planet. I know, I just need red strings, right? Red strings, and it's a perfect conspiracy board. Classic Carnass. That's right. Laugh, Stormy. Thank you. I found it fun. Oh no! Wait, where is the planet? Green planet, green building. What's that red thing? Oh, it's gone. Wait, no, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did that go? No. There was something there. It went behind something. It's back. Is it going back? What is it? It's something blinking red. It's going sparkle. Oh no. Chat, please, don't be consumed by the AI. Stay yourselves. Sing! Thank you very, very much for the raid. Hello. How you doing? How was stream? Hello. Welcome. Oh, I don't think I can get to it. I think it's getting further away from me every second. It is. Oh, accelerating towards target. Take me to where I need to be. Tirade to part of your day. Thank you very much, Zing. It is a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very, very, very much. It is lovely to have your raid. Thank you very much immensely and welcome. It was fun. I killed people in PvP video games. Thank you for the clarification. Thank you for clarifying that last bit. We don't have to worry there. Gotta go, because lots of things to be done since I'll be out tomorrow to get a haircut. I commit to a mullet. See you all Friday. That's a commitment. Best of luck, fish. Take care. See you Friday, and I hope to see you. Well, I will see you Friday. Hopefully I can see you again very, very soon. Take it easy. Go do what you gotta do. What is this? Huh? If I go out my ship, do I just get left behind by the ship? Because we're moving, right? Or are we not moving? Do we have any velocity? It doesn't look like we have any velocity, but if I get out of the ship and I just get lost in space, this is going to be very upsetting. I suck at PvP, but I do it. But it's so hot here. Never fun to do any form of competitive PvP if it's overheating. No, it's not always a good combo. We're gonna do match velocity. I think there we go. Velocity match. Okay. I'm approaching the thing. I'm approaching. Uh-oh. Eh? Is it? What? What? Huh? It's slowly spinning. Unidentified signal nearby. That's my ship. What was that? I saw something in the distance over there. All right then. Whoa! Hep. Hep. Deep space radio. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. What is this game? It is Outer Wilds. It is us roaming through basically a what is it called? What is it? What's it called? What is it called? A space, a system, star system. No, planetary system. What is it called? Oh no. Chad, I'm starting to worry that my intelligence is being lost by the day. I'm starting to worry that I'm forgetting some very important basic information. Solar system! Did it! Did it! Figured it out! I remembered! But we're solving puzzles, trying to figure things out, exploring planets, figuring out how to make things do what we need to do. And now we're listening to Gabbro. Gabbro here, checking in on the deep space satellite per ground control's request to check out a possible equipment problem. See, Hornfells, I do too work. You know, I wouldn't mind being a satellite. It's peaceful out here among the distant stars and the soft velvety darkness, but it's awfully nice for naps too. ... All right, the lens. All right, little satellite, let's see what the trouble is. Huh. Everything looks okay, ground control. No dust or scratches on the lens, and no evidence of sparkling or violent explosions. Chat! I may have to restart my stream. I'm dropping frames immensely. I may have to restart my stream to make it stable. Maybe. I'll see if it stabilizes, but it isn't looking promising at the moment. This game sounds amazing. I need to add it to my list. Honestly, I love the sound of it. I like space. I also like the music. Look at that. Also, can we just take in a few things? There are a few things on my... No. I need to get out of this. What is that blue shimmery thing? I saw a blue shimmery thing. There was a blue... There was a blue shimmery thing over there. There was a... I swear I saw a blue shimmer. Okay, and I'm gonna have to re-listen to that because I accidentally skipped through because I was trying to figure out what that blue shimmer was. Gabriel here, checking on to... Okay, read that one. You know what? Yawn. Okay, the lens. What the trouble is, everything looks okay. No dust extraction. Guess that rules out equipment function after all. In great shape. Keep up the good work out here. Oh, okay. How do I use it, though? How do I... Can I use it? Or is this just... It just does its own thing. I'm going to get back in the ship. Where's my ship? I feel like that did drift away further away from it now that I think about it. Whoop! Yep. Yep. Okay, in. Don't knock the ship away. Did it. Okay, put that back. Whoo! Okay, outside scary. Did I find anything? Okay, that didn't come up with any useful information. What's this? Escape pod 1. Due entry. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the vessel, which was badly damaged. Okay. Then we have the shelter site. The moment survivors were crashed on Brittle Hole. Climbed down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. Let's go there. Or we could... Wait a second. Are these other stars, like, going supernova in the distance? Are these other super... Oh. Oh, no. Oh. In. Buckle up. We have a target. Stream lag. I'm gonna do a very quick stream restart, everybody. Orange frames, but it's not too bad. I will do a restart as it is happening more recently, and I think it's also affecting chat delay potentially. So I'm gonna do a very, very, very quick